Hi friends, welcome to History in the Hand Metal Detecting. I'm Steve Okino. I'm here in north central Pennsylvania. Got us a beautiful day today. And I used LiDAR to search my area, and I found this foundation out in a field. I can already see it. It's right behind you. But I got permission to look around here, so I'm inviting you to join me today. We're going to see if we can get some history to hold right in our hand. Come on along. All right, here we are. Got some wild leeks right there. I don't know if this was a house or a barn. I'm guessing barn, but I don't know that for certain. But it's, judging by the trees in the middle of this, it's been some time since there was a building here. You know, this is not conclusive, but we know that somebody had a harmonica that fell out of their pocket right here. So it still doesn't tell us whether it was a barn or a residence, but we have found a clue of music. Okay, I recognize this item. This is a brass rivet that held leather horse tack together. This would have been on probably a horse's harness or the pulling rigging for a wagon or farm equipment. There's the brass rivet, and there's the leather still there. Once again, we don't know whether it was a household or a barn. What I don't see here are lilac bushes or daffodils, and often those would give away that it was a household with a lady in it. Hey, I think I might know what that is. I think this is a Schrader valve stem seat for an old Model T era vehicle. Yeah, I can see the writing there. It'll say Schrader USA. Once again, inconclusive. Residence or barn. Big old bullet shell. Ooh, there's a wicked high tone. Possible quarter range, but that's also the same as all sorts of other things, including Hot Wheels cars, aluminum flashing, who knows. This looks suspiciously like an old lamp combustion chamber, but I don't know for sure. No, it's not. It doesn't have a hole. Don't know what that might have been. It does have some fancy here. Ooh. It's curiouser and curiouser. There's a bunny on it. See, that's definitely a bunny. Looks like a bunny singing karaoke. Now that I look at this, I believe that this was a kid's little tea set. I think that this was a teacup, and this would have been the handle. I don't care what you say. That's what I'm saying it is. On to the next. Okay. There's big iron, and then there's ginormous iron. This would be ginormous iron. An old shotgun brass in pretty great shape. Second one of these I've found. It's a little big for a ring, but no idea. Very heavy. If you know what that is, that heavy, please let me know. I'm not sure if I see where it was pounded together by a blacksmith. I'm gonna violate my own advice to others, which is always keep on looking and don't get discouraged by a bunch of aluminum foil and junk. However, I do want to explore across the road, so I'm gonna make my way over there. Okay, we've crossed the road, and I do see signs of an old homestead. I say that because these are very old, very large lilacs, which usually were planted near homesteads. That is a foundation. Wow. This was the stairs to the basement, and then there's a 90, here's a 90, another one over there and over there. Wow. This is overgrown. Pretty wild. But no reason we can't do a little swinging, see what we can find. All right. There is a door closer, and there was a little hasp that would come through here, and then this would lock down through it. So, homestead for sure. Wow, there's even more foundation over there. I wish this wasn't so grown over. Here we have clues about what happened to this house, and hopefully not the people in it. But I am seeing all sorts of melted glass, and that can only mean one thing: that this house was burned in a fire. So that is very sad. All right, this is wicked cool. So this would hook onto the edge of the table. This is an Enterprise cherry stoner. The cherries would be pushed down there, and a handle would crank this thing around. It would send the cherry juice and the flesh out here, but crush up the or maybe it would push the pits out through here. Oh, that is really cool. Oh, on to the next. It's hard to find anything among all the stuff here, but this is a pretty interesting, a delicate little thing that looks like it opened and was straight and then closed and would close together. Possibility being a small carpenter's measure that would possibly swing out, and each one would be 6 inches. It might have been a 1 foot measure, not certain, but I've seen some old tools like that. I consider this a major victory to find a coin in this mess. And you know, maybe I'll be rewarded by finding a 1943 copper. Well, that's nifty. I'll see if I can get a date off of it. If not, we'll just keep on looking. Wow, that's cool. I see what could be a sheriff's star. It's the Star of David. And actually, it looks like it's been shot. There's some tiny little writing there. I'll check it out. We'll get a close-up and move on. Didn't expect to find this. An old suitcase. Old suitcase lock. Another piece of harmonica reed plate. So they played music over here too. There's the other end of it. This would have been the high-pitched end because the slots are shorter. Actually, looks like a couple of the brass reeds are still there and haven't completely come out yet. That is cool. All right. I can't resist digging penny numbers. It doesn't have to be a penny, could be a number of other things, but we dig because it might be a penny. What do we got here? That looks like a D-ring off of horse tack. Okay, not a penny, but a little bit of history. Got a high tone that's a little bit low for penny. So who knows what we're gonna find. This is piece 2 of something we found piece 1 of earlier. This is actually an intact, non-smushed valve stem cover for like a Model T Ford. So this must have come off. Most of the ones I find of these, they were flattened, and I always thought they were just the top of a screwdriver, but it turns out that they're from the old Ford vehicles. History in the hand, right here. I love it. Another Model T valve stem. That's 2 in a night. Oh, and look at that. I boogered it with my shovel. Okay, we could have the same numbers as the other valve stem covers. And I didn't booger this one. Well, that is crazy how we have found 3 out of 4. You kind of wonder whether this... I mean, I guess they could have been driving right up here next to the house. Looks like it could have been like a dog license or something, although I see no... Oh, yeah. Looky there. 1926. That's cool. Well, we're running out of daylight here, and since I'm in this neighborhood, neighborhood, look at me walking through the brush, but this is a neighborhood where I live. I want to stop at one other place on my way home. It used to be there was a school on the 1875 map, so I definitely want to stop and just swing around. It's just kind of like a lawn right now, but I want to swing around and see if I can locate any items that would show me where the school was, because I can't really tell by the map. So let's get in the Volvatron and boogie over there before it gets dark. Nice spring evening, the first week in April going on right now, and it was almost 70 degrees today. So, yes, it's good to have a detector mobile like the Volvatron, because it's built so low to the ground that we search. All right, so this is actually the area where the school, I think, used to be. All right, so we found a thing at, oh, I believe that is from the inside of a pocket watch that's gold plated. Holy smokes! That is pretty cool. All right, now there's more in here. There's more in the hole, but I'm almost positive that's what that is. It's got the round shape on the outside and all sorts of little spots where the gears and pins would have been. Ah, that's cool. Let's see what else is in here. Where did it go? There it is. That could have been a channel for the winder to go through. Yep, I'm almost positive that's what we've got here. Well, it almost seems like spring today. It's a couple days later. It's a lot brighter. Sun's out. We got warm green grass. And let's take a look at what we found. And just as a little bit of a wrap up, found our huge ring and a D buckle. Found our cool little teacup, which is fabulous. We found this. I'm sure that was a suitcase lock, and there's some writing on there, but I can't tell. We found 3 Model T valve stem caps, mystery stuff. There's our harmonica shrapnel and our 1926 dog tag. We found this cool little Star of David, copper pipe, a couple of brass rivets and some shotgun shells. We found what? Mac, go see Mama. Go get Mama. Go get Mama. Go get her. You can always count on a dog to photobomb your wrap-up. And then we found this little mystery item, which I still think might have been for a little carpenter's measure. And then we found what I'm almost positive was the inside plate, the inner plate of either a pocket watch, or now that I think about this weight that was in there, it could have been a pedometer, but I don't really know. I can't tell. So if you know, let me know. Anyhow, this is Steve checking out here at History in the Hand, but you're certainly invited to join us next time. Remember that if you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it. You're welcome to join us next time right here on History in the Hand.